I'm Nick. I'm playing Standstill. Control deck, basically controlling the board, play a bunch of 1/1s. And I'll say, we have Joe returning.
I'm Joe. I am playing Goblins today. The goal of the deck is to get a Goblin Lackey out as early as I can and use it to swing early and get a field full of other Goblins to ruin next day.
You want to roll for first? All right, let's redo that. 9. Ooh.
I'm going to get a 6 with the sex dice. 5. Alright.
Alright, I'll take first play.
Alright.
I'll play Flooded Strain and pass.
Wooded Foothills. I'll fetch for a mountain. A mountain immediately. Lackey.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you ain't got a crack? You only got a counter spell?
Mm-mm.
It's getting swords, isn't it?
Might be.
Son of a bitch.
At the end of your turn, I will crack that. I'll go to 19. I'll grab an island. Untap. Draw.
Yep.
I'll play this Mishra's Factory.
Ah, shoot.
And I will pass. You gonna attack now?
I'll play Wasteland.
Shit.
I would like to proceed to combat.
Yeah?
First, I'll sack this to destroy your Mishra's Factory.
Dude, you're such a gussy.
And then I'll hit you
Such
for
a
1.
bitch, bro. Alright.
Put a Matron into play. ETB, I'll search for a Goblin card. Put it into my hand. I'll put a Siege Gang Commander in the hand. And then I will pass.
I draw. Pass.
Pass. Play a Port. I'll go to combat and hit you for 2.
Yep.
Lackey trigger. And I'll put a Siege Gang Commander into play.
Sure. Make your boys.
Yep, Siege Gang. I'll create 3 1/1 Goblins. They all have the same art.
There you go.
And then from there, I will pass.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. I'll play Dust Bowl. I'll tap 3. I will play this Morph as a 2/2.
No response.
Alright, I'll pass turn.
In your end step, I'll tap for 1 and a colorless and sack a Goblin. I'll deal 2 damage to that.
Oh shit, I forgot that's what that did. Oh shit. I thought it was an echo cost. Dude, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Dude, I'm gonna get fucking flamed. I'm gonna...
Any responses?
No, go bitch.
Untap. You are going to get some serious shit for that. I'll draw. I'll play a Forest and cast a Pile Driver.
Yep.
And then I'll go to combat
Yep.
and hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lackey trigger. I'll put in a Ringleader.
Yeah, ring it up. Go see.
Look at the top 4. Put all Goblins into my hand. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I'll draw a Mog Fanatic. The rest I'll put in the bottom of my deck. And from there, I'll pass.
Draw. Alright, game 2. That was ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous.
I'm going to get flamed a little bit because in your upkeep, I should have tapped one of your lands.
I mean, it ended up working out for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that game was awful. I think I kept a mediocre hand. I knew he had a turn 1 lackey. I thought maybe the factory was good enough to stop it. But he just drew the wasteland. So it was unfortunate. Very quick game. So hopefully game 2 will be a lot better. As you can see, I'm taking out a few standstills. I still have one left in the deck. Not a lot of enchantments or artifacts on his side. So I'm just subbing these out. I am going to add in blue elemental blasts and more board wipes. He's a lot of creatures. He's playing a red deck. I also add in a few warmths. Gain some life when he plays with goblins. But yeah, Joe, what are you taking out?
I am taking out 2 naturalizes. It didn't seem like you're running a lot of enchantments, or at least couldn't get them off the ground. So I'm hoping to keep you off them, and keep the game going. I'm taking out 1 fanatic. Just doesn't do a lot for me. 1 matron and 1 goblin king, and in those places I'm subbing in 4 red elemental blasts and an anarchy.
Sure, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I lost, so I will go first. So I'm good with my hand. Are you good with yours, Joe?
I am.
All right, cool. I'll start us off. I will play a Flooded Strand and pass.
This game is going to go very similar to the last one. To cast a lackey.
Yeah, of course.
Any responses?
No.
It's getting swords, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'll pass.
End of turn. Crack fetch. I'll go to 19. Grab a plains. All right. At the end of your turn, I will swords the goblin lackey. You'll gain 1.
Winning the race.
I won't
Get bent, loser.
I will get bent. I'll draw. Ooh, I'll play Flooded Strand. I'm going to crack Flooded Strand. I'm going to go to 18.
Yep.
Island. Alright, I'll tap 2. I'll play a Warmth. Whenever you play a red spell, I gain 2 life.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's going to happen. I'll pass on it.
Alright, I pass turn.
Draw. I'll play a Carplusian Forest. And I'll have no responses. I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Let's draw.
Warmth. It appears we don't like fun at this table.
That's right. Plains. Pass turn.
Another Carplusian Forest. I'll tap. You'll gain 2. I'll play Mod Fanatic.
Gain 2.
And I'll pass.
End of turn.
Yep.
Tap 2 for Accumulate Knowledge. I'll draw a card.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Draw a card. Untap. My turn. Draw for turn. I'll play Flooded Strand. I'll just pass.
Untap. Draw. Port. I'll tap for a red and 2 colorless and attempt to cast the Goblin Matron.
Okay. Warmth trigger. Gain 2.
Yep.
Tap 2. I'll mana leak him. Counter it unless you pay 3. There's no way.
I'll tap. I'll take a damage and attempt to red blast it.
Warmth trigger.
Yep.
Yeah. Red blast is good.
Alright. I'll search my deck for a card. Goblin Lackey. This will go to hand. I'll hit you for 1.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
End of turn. Let's crack. Alright. I'll go to my turn. I'll draw. I'll play this Mishra's Factory. Ooh.
Yeah, let's run it back. Remember how well that went the last time.
I'll pass turn.
In my upkeep, I will attempt to tap down your Mishra's Factory. Land for turn.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll play Lackey.
Good. Warm trigger.
Yep.
2. Response, I'll tap 2 blue and counterspell him.
I'll tap.
There's no way.
I'll show you a red blast.
How many do you have in there? 15? 4? It's good. I gained 2.
You've seen 2 of them now.
I know.
Combat, I'll hit you for 2.
Lose 2.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll swords him.
That's disrespectful.
Goosey. My turn? Alright. Let's draw. Pass turn.
I'll untap. In my upkeep, I will sacrifice Wasteland to destroy Mishra's factory.
I'll respond. I will tap 4, and I'll play a Factor Fiction.
Yeah, that's good.
I reveal the top 5 of my cards. You put them in 2 piles, and
Yep.
I get one of those piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If this angel comes into play, it's over. I'm thinking that and that.
I think I'm gonna let Angel go to the graveyard. I'm gonna take these 4.
Ooh.
And it's your upkeep. This Wasteland gets this, and Wasteland is gone.
And then I'll draw for turn.
Yep. Wasteland gets sacrificed.
Yes, it does. Forest. This land for turn. And I'll hit you for 2.
Yep. Me too.
I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Adakar Wastes. And I'm going to play a Powder Keg.
Don't like that. No, no, no. I have no responses.
Cool. I'll pass.
Untap. Nothing my upkeep. Draw. Play Wasteland.
Jesus Christ.
I'll hit you for 2.
Take 2.
Yep. And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I'll put a counter on him.
In your upkeep,
Sure.
I'll tap Carplusion Force for colorless and tap Rishdam Port. I'll tap down. So I'll tap down one of your planes.
Tap of planes? Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. I will draw for turn.
Well,
Pass.
what I like to hear. Draw. Play Wooded Foothills. I'll tap for 2 red and colorless. And cast the Goblin War Chief.
Goblins have haste.
And they cost 1 less to cast.
I'm gonna try to mana leak it.
Counter unless I pay 3.
Correct.
Then I will pay 3.
Alright.
I'll fetch for a mountain. Yeah, mountain. You gain 2 life off this.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, from the warmth trigger.
I will tap for 1 and play a Skirk Prospector. You'll gain 2 more life. Figured I can't just hide around warmth, so I will swing out and hit you for 5.
So I'll respond. I will crack Powder Keg to kill all 1-drops.
In response, I'll sack Mog Fanatic to
Yep.
ding 1 to you.
Yep.
And I'll sacrifice Skirk Prospector to float a red. I don't have any cards in hand, but just for principle. Out of spite, your Powder Keg technically did nothing.
That's fine.
And
Save me a damage.
you'll take 3. And I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Let's draw. I'll play this tapped Fairy Conclave. I will pass turn.
Untap. No upkeep triggers. I will draw. I'll tap for a red and 2 colorless. And I'll show you, oh wait, I only have to pay 1 in a color, or 1 red and 1 colorless. Cost less. I'll show you Matron. You'll gain 2.
What's that do? It searches?
Searches for a goblin card.
Try to leak you.
Unless I pay 3.
Yep.
I will... Colorless. I'll pay for it.
Okie dokie.
Any other responses? Yeah.
Nope.
Second leak?
Nope.
Alright, I'll look for a creature. I'll get a goblin pile driver.
Sure.
And then I will pay a red and attempt to cast pile driver. Any responses? Nope.
No.
I'll go to combat.
Before combat.
You don't gotta.
Swords here.
Well, yeah, nothing in my hand.
Oh, yeah, dead. Gain 1.
I'll gain 1. Go to combat.
Yep.
I'll hit you for 4. Winning the race. Very nice. I'll pass.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, I'm going to play Enlightened Tutor. I'm going to grab a Humility. Alright, untap. This is on top. I'll draw for turn. And then I will play it.
Yeah, that's a humility.
I will tap 2 to bring this fairy as a creature.
Alright.
2.
Oh, yep.
I attack you.
Alright. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
You better hope I don't draw some gas on this top card. I did not. I'll cast another War Chief. I'll tap and sack this to destroy your Fairy Conclave.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
Takes 1 to know 1. You invited me over. And I'll hit you for, unfortunately... Oh, this doesn't get haste. No haste. I'll hit you for 3.
Yes.
Still winning the race, nerd.
My turn?
Pass.
Alright. Okay, I can live with this. Dust Bowl. Alright, let's use this Dust Bowl. Tap 3. Tap Dust Bowl. I will sacrifice...
Isn't that your... Oh, no, that's not your hand. You have 1 card in hand?
I have no cards in hand.
You have no cards in hand?
Yeah. I'll sacrifice Attica Waste to blow up your port.
In response, I'll tap down your Attica Waste.
Pass.
I didn't untap. That's awkward. I even said it and didn't do it. I will tap 1 and a red to cycle Gem Palm Incinerator. I'll draw a card. It deals X damage, where X is the number of goblins I have. Technically, I have none.
Why? You have goblins.
Oh, they count as goblins still?
Yeah, they lose abilities.
Oh. Well, there's nothing on your field to hit, so I'll just sack it to draw a card.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll tap for a red, 2 colorless. I'll play a Goblin Sharpshooter.
It's the baby 1/1 now.
Yep. And you gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll swing for 4 at you.
Okay.
And that is all. I will pass turn.
Alright, let's draw something good.
Hope you don't.
Ooh, it's not bad.
I hope you play land for turn.
Fairy. It's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. I'm passing.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. I'll draw. I'm sorry, young one. I'll tap
What the hell
for
did you draw?
2 red and 2 colorless. I'll show you an Anarchy.
I just
Destroy all
lose.
white impermanents.
I have nothing.
See you later, Stinky. I tapped him properly because I got too excited. I should have tapped the forest and kept the forest up, or Carplusian forest up, but yeah, I got excited. I now have a lot of damage to dish out. Take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll pass turn.
Pass.
Untap. Sharpshooter will not untap with the rest of his boys. And draw for turn. Wooded Foothills. That's unfortunate. And I will hit you for 6.
Alright, I'll respond.
Yep.
I will tap 3 to cycle this decree.
Yeah, I got no responses. I'm F6.
I'll pay 4 into it to make 4 1/1 tokens. And I draw a card.
Are you blocking?
Yeah, I'm 100% blocking. We'll go 1/1, block 2 soldiers to one of your war chiefs. Yep, so the blocks are like so. So I'll block here, 1 here, 1 here, and 2 tokens on the war chief. And then everything will trade. Except
Yep.
And then I'll take 2.
Yep. This will untap since one of my creatures died.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass.
Okay, untap. I'll play a factory.
Prolonging the inevitable, my man.
I'll pass.
In your end step, I'll fetch.
Yeah.
So that way I don't draw a mountain off the top of my deck. Would it have been a mountain? It would have.
Oh, great. You're going to draw another mountain.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I'll tap a mountain. I'll cast Goblin Lackey.
Response.
Yeah.
Counterspell.
Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll go to combat.
Yep.
And I'll attack with Goblin War Chief.
Okay, so in response to that, I will bring up the factory, tapping this plains, and going to move to blocks here.
Yep.
Before damage, I would like to tap the factory to give it +1/+1, attempting to kill the war chief blocks.
In response,
Mhm.
I will tap Sharpshooter to hit it for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing else, so.
Okay, so these will die.
Yep. And I'll pass.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will tap 2. Bring up this Fairy Conclave.
Mm-hmm.
Attack you for 2.
Alright, I'll take 2.
Yep, and I will pass turn.
My turn. Untap. Oh, no, wait, this does not untap.
Does not.
Draw. Tap 2 here.
Did you take 2 from the Fairy?
Yeah, I did. I was at 17. And 3 colorless. I'll hardcast Siege Gang Commander.
I'll counterspell.
Yeah, that works. Pass.
Okay, untap. Draw. I'm going to bring the Fairy up again
Yep.
and attack you for 2.
Take it.
Okay, and pass turn.
Untap. Nope.
Got another
Play a
one.
pile driver.
Yeah,
Protection from blue.
yeah.
And I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Let's do this. It's kind of weird main phase, but I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to play a Fact or Fiction.
No response.
Alright, let's tap like so. Alright, so Fact or Fiction, you'll make the 5 piles again. Wrath, Blue Blast, Plains, Flooded Strand, or Counterspell. These in 1, and
Yeah.
Wrath in 1. I'll take the Wrath.
Yeah, I thought so.
I will love to cast this Wrath of God.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. And I will pass turn.
Are these exiled?
Nope, they're just in a graveyard.
Alright, untap. This time I don't have to remember that Sharpshooter doesn't untap because I don't have one. I'll show you a Goblin Matron.
Yeah, get your Goblin.
ETB, I'll go get a Goblin.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go get a War Chief.
Jesus.
And then I'll also put them into play.
Yep.
And then I'll swing at you for 3.
Jesus. Alright.
And I'll pass.
I'm going to hard cast this decree. So, 4, and then 2 and 2. So, I'm going to put 2 4/4 white angels on the battlefield of flying.
Alright.
Alright, so here are my 2 angels.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
It's a 2/2 with haste, and when it enters the battlefield, I reveal the top 4, put all goblins in hand. I have another one.
I'm dead.
Draw 3. There's another one. Go to Punchies, eat shit and die.
I was maybe if I casted this for the soldiers, I would have survived. I don't know if I just play like a donkey or keep hands that are like, oh, this will be funny on the channel. Let's just YOLO it.
I like this deck because I don't have to think. It's basically, hey, play Lackey and hope you get some good shit.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I need to work on this. I am bad at this game. So, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Go Goblins.
Shut up.